today. From M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are in. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
First down.
And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his route.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Operating from the gun, Phillips. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 8.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Phillips. Robinson's got it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
The Texans send the punter out. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Offense.
So that one will be accepted. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Anderson. And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Phillips now looking to throw on 2nd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain of 11.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Phillips. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Houston.
Phillips on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Phillips pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Ravens' 19-yard line.
This one complete to Ingram. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Complete to number 81.
9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
Phillips pass.
A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
A 9-yard gain.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. It's the fullback taking it in. And the Texans have taken the early lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And the last drive, the 1st drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say this is what the problem is.
Anderson loses the football, and the Texans scoop it. The big fella, and they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
It is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
Ravens nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And to give this time to the tailback. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here's Anderson to throw on 2nd down. And this is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
3rd down and 7.
From the gun, Anderson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Here's Phillips on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And the Texans 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Wilkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 21.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Texans.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Phillips looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They run. Robinson. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Phillips to throw on 3rd down. That's complete to Robinson. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. A pretty good looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
At the 12-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 88 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
The kicker on for the extra
And with
point.
that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the 1st half.
And Parker, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Stays on his feet. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. To throw is Phillips. Throwing on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 47-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Texans 14. Ravens 7.
on second down now. It's Robinson. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
On third down, Fields. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
39.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he's going to get forward. That may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Phillips now, operating from the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
The try here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run here with Robinson.
Number 38, the ball carrier.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The 3rd down pass. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And they give this time to the tailback. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd down, Anderson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Anderson now on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Going to give this time to the tailback.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Anderson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
The tackle made at the
6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
Runs it on the option.
Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in?
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Texans back out there and ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Quarterback on the scramble.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
And 5.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Number 38, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
On 1st down, Phillips. Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 2nd down, it's Fields. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the
Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Phillips.
And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Anderson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
4-yard line.
Now Anderson on 1st and 10.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
At the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Anderson out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Anderson on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Anderson looking to throw on 2nd down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Anderson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line.
From the gun, Anderson. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy,
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play. And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Anderson to throw on third down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. And he'll give it here to his running back. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Anderson now To throw on second down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Taken down and sacked.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Third down and 12.
Operating from the gun. Anderson flush to his under pressure again, and down he goes again.
A 6-yard loss.
He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing on 1st down. Phillips firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st down, Houston.
On 1st down, it's Fields. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
39.
That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Fields. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
It's a gain of 10.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down now, it's Fields. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the gun, Phillips. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They had enough yards for the 1st down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No 1st down.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the 1st half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 45-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
The running back on
well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And 7.
Now Anderson on 3rd down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And to give this time to the tailback. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens have broken the tie. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And it's up and good. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score.
21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
For first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Houston set to take over. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens ready to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And he'll give it here to his running back. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Anderson from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Good for a Baltimore Raven.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He's brought down.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further. Anderson looking to throw on 2nd down. Steps away. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Taken down and sacked.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Operating from the gun, Anderson. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
4th down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out.
Their own 30.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
The 42-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Ravens have got it.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mike is 59.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. 2nd and 6.
The 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Anderson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Good.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Anderson to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man on the comebacker. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
At the 10-yard line.
Anderson now throwing on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatch.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 6 yards away as the Ravens push further out in front. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The kicker on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Texans 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Texans first down.
Phillips on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds across
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Phillips. His throw incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
A loss of 5.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one, maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw on 2nd down. Anderson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now Anderson on first down. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw is Anderson. Looking to throw on second down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 19.
The Ravens on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
To go.
And he comes back with one complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
Ravens 38, Texans 21.
So that drive began at their own 3. They wind up getting 3 out of it.
And to me, the mentality to begin the drive, that was probably the key to everything. Let's just make sure we take care of the football, give ourselves some room, and maybe punt it away. Instead, it started at the 3, and it ended with 3 points.
29-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be... And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Looking to throw on second down. Phillips
pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Third down.
From the gun, Phillips. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
Keeper. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Baltimore, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.